Hey everybody, it's Bill the Knee Pain Guru. Today we are going to talk about, does yoga work for knee pain? And I want to bring up a thread that, there was this, he's a yoga teacher. His name is Deepa. They emailed me about his knees and sent me an email. He's a yoga teacher, started to learn since early childhood. So he's been doing yoga his entire life, however long that is, and said he never faced this pain in his knees. The pain is located not in the knee, just beneath, right on the outside of my right knee, and I feel pain when he fully squats, small squat, and at the same time a little burning issue in the back of both of the knees. Not sure what's wrong here. I feel the nerve got compressed for both of these reasons. Please help me for the solution. Waiting for my reply. So I asked him, what was the diagnosis your doctor gave you? Which is important to know, because if there's something broken or torn in the knee, the approach is going to be different than if there's nothing broken or torn in the knee. We need to know this first. You need to have a relationship with your doctor and know what you have going on. So we got that. So Deepa comes back. He says his orthopedic doctor said is an issue of the bicep femoris, but I don't have any swelling. I stopped doing cardio because this and flexibility does not go well together. And as soon as I start cardio, the issue happens. I face a little burning in the back of the left knee when I do the hero's pose. So now we're back into yoga. My PCP, prescription maybe, or maybe not. I'm not sure what PCP is. Gave me a nerve relaxer, and I'm using a foam roller, tennis ball, and all kinds of hip flexor, IT band, hamstring stretches. Guide me if I'm doing something wrong. Here is a pic. So he sent me a pic of his knee. Okay, great. So I got a picture of the guy's knee. The knee hurts. There's nothing broken or torn. And I pointed him to one of my programs. Start working with the comfort zone, which is not yoga. And from the sounds of it, the guy who's been doing yoga his entire life doesn't know how to get himself out of pain. So it doesn't sound like yoga is going to get this guy out of pain. So for me to have a conversation with this guy and go to this place and go, which yoga poses are going to get him out of pain, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Because if I believed yoga was going to help him, then I would be teaching yoga, which I'm not. So he replies when I pointed him to the comfort zone. He said, so you don't want to tell me your ideas. I have to buy your book. So I replied, my ideas are there's nothing broken or torn in the knee, and the source of the pain is nerve irritation. And the solution for you is to buy my book and work with the stretches outside of the knee. So I gave him the specific stretches that would give him the relief in the spot of his knee, which is the fibula. The head of the fibula is being impinged. So he replies, I know I'm getting irritation from the nerves. I'm having the medication, but don't want to add any more. Can you at least write what are the stretches I should do? Pigeon stretch, quad stretch, IT band stretch, calf muscle stretch. Please guide me as to what other stretches I could do. And here we're talking about two different realities. It's important to understand when you're getting out of knee pain, you can't do the same shit you've been doing that got you into pain to begin with. And you can't talk to me about a different reality of creating comfort in your knee and keep doing what you've been doing that got you in pain. It doesn't make sense. It's a definition of insanity. We have to have a different conversation. We have to talk about comfort. We have to talk about how to get the pressure off of the nerves causing pain. We have to talk about neurological rewiring of your knee, as well as how the knee relates to the rest of your body to get you out of pain and to keep you out of pain. And this is really important for everyone that's watching this video to know and understand that yoga, physical therapy, prescription drugs, pain-killing shots, exploratory surgery doesn't do anything to change the pattern that is causing the pain to begin with. So, I just want to use this as an example of what not to do, of what not to write me in and ask me questions about. And if you don't want to work with my program, that's cool. There's probably other people out there that would be able to give you some yoga stretches for your knees that are going to keep you in pain, because the yoga instructor that's been doing it his entire life doesn't know how to get out of pain. Anyways, so just from the sound of it, doesn't sound like yoga works to get rid of knee pain. Anyhow, that's all I had to share for today. If anybody is on the line here that has any questions, please ask below. Like the video. Subscribe to my channel, thekneepainguru.com. Head over to my website and take the 7-day knee pain reduction challenge, which will begin working with my approach to get the pressure off of the nerves. And yeah, that's what I'd have to say today. No questions? We got Karen, we got Ali, we got Ehor, Lloyd, and Lily, and Laura. Say hi. And if you don't want to say hi, I'm going to scoot, because I got other stuff I could do. Yes, and share this video. Share this with the people that you know that limp. Is Pilates good for knee pain? What can I do? Thanks, Lloyd. Hey, Karen. Hi there. Is it Ehor? Ehor? Let me know. Pilates. So in all seriousness, Lloyd, I actually have a story about Pilates. This was after my knee surgery, and I couldn't do much. So I had the surgery in June. So this would have been June of '99. And so I'm thinking maybe the end of June, July, or something like that. I went to a Pilates class, and I remember there was this tiny female Pilates instructor, and she kicked my ass. Wow, that's some rough stuff. I mean, real intense stuff. And I'm trying to raise my leg. My leg is straight, just pouring sweat and all that. It was crazy. Didn't really do anything for my knees, but I got, I guess, kind of a workout, body weight kind of thing. So Zumba, yeah, that's job security for me. We got people who haven't danced in a long time, and they go to Zumba and they jack up their knees. That's great. Is Zumba good for knee pain? Zumba's good for Bill's job security. Let's see what else. Yeah, Karen, the big thing as far as Zumba, you have to make sure, because Zumba isn't a linear kind of movement. Zumba's, kind of dynamic, and I've done a Zumba class, and I look goofy because my brain doesn't think that way to copy what the teacher is doing. Meniscus, if pain appears, what is the prescription if pain appears sometimes? Go over to my website, and there's a stretch over there that you could begin working with, the 7-day knee pain reduction challenge, and there's one thing over there that you could begin working with your knee, start getting some relief. And the idea, if the pain only occurs sometimes, if we can relax the joint enough, then it never has that problem when you stress it, when you do things. My niece is an instructor. She keeps talking about it, but I'll pass. Yeah, Karen, the movements are like nonlinear. And what we want to do, like for your case, what we want to do is we want to get the flexibility in the joint so it moves dynamically. So first is getting you out of pain, and then next is gaining flexibility. And once we gain flexibility, then we work on movement in different planes of motion. Karen, most of the time we're walking on very flat surfaces, and the body entrains to those flat surfaces. So now we start doing this movement like in Zumba, and it's very dynamic in different ways. So we're hitting the joints in a different angle. And if the body is accustomed to holding tension in a linear fashion, it doesn't work so well. So that's why, we'll twist ankles, we'll sprain knees, jar something in our hips or lower back, and it causes kind of issues because the body isn't used to moving that way. So we have to relax the tension in the body and then look at preparing the body to move in those dynamic ways, so then you can go to a Zumba class and enjoy what's going on there. You don't have to worry about the pain in the knee. Okay, Lloyd, you said, how can I adjust my step stride to maintain my avid trail hiking schedule without knee pain? Don't lie to me. I'll try not to. Let's see. Well, Lloyd, in all seriousness, you adjust it. If you need to make it shorter or longer. One of the things that I've found as far as hiking, and I did some long distance hiking in the Himalayas in Nepal several years ago, and I found that as Westerners, we use our calves way more than people in the mountains do. They don't engage their calves. They use the springing of the step as a way to propel them up the hill. So the majority of the strength that they're deriving from the walking comes from the hips and the lower back. And I find it fascinating because my calves were wrecked. Even Nepal, my calves were wrecked. I couldn't keep up carrying a pack, going uphill. And I was like, how are these Nepalese, how are they doing it? So I started watching how they were walking, and they never ever engage their calves. There's a natural springing that takes place just in the foot without engaging the calf. It's a very kind of passive step. So most of it comes from pulling the knees and using the hips and the lower back, and not very much in the calves, if any at all. Does that make sense, Lloyd? Hey, Harry, Matt, Peter, how are things? If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, thekneepainguru.com. Share this video with those that you know that have knee pain and do yoga, or those that limp, and why not to limp. Head over to my website, thekneepainguru.com. I have a 7-day knee pain reduction challenge to take over there that'll help you with what you have going on with your knees. At least start you down that process, getting out of knee pain, depending on how long you've been dealing with knee pain, what you have going on with your knees. It can vary. So sometimes it takes others longer than some people. It takes longer than others in terms of getting out of knee pain. No more questions are coming in. I gotta scoot and write some emails here. But thank you so much for watching. And this will also be on YouTube as well. If you're on my mailing list, over here is some of the programs, the products and programs that I offer to help you with knee pain. Comfort Zone is a good place to start if you're feeling ambitious and want a little bit more support. Knee Club, we're having a call. This is going to be Thursday, April 26th. As of the recording of this video, we're going to have a call at 12 noon Eastern time. And you could sign up for that. Once again, if you're on my newsletter and you're seeing the video over there. Anyways, you'll get it. If you can't find it on the page of this video on my website, knee pain's not your biggest issue. Okay, I'm going to go. Thank you so much. Have a good day. I will see you on tomorrow's video. Thank you. Bye.